Section 11.4 focuses on solving radical equations. The first step in solving every radical equation is to isolate the radical. This is my radical. It should be the only thing on the left-hand side. So I'm going to start by subtracting 3 from both sides. I have the square root of 3a minus 2 equals 2. Now, to get rid of my radical, I'm going to raise both sides to the second power. So I have 3a minus 2 is equal to 4. Add 2 to both sides. 3a is equal to 6. Divide by 3. And a is equal to 2. Now we should go back and check to make sure that it works. So I'll substitute 2 back into my original problem. 3 times 2 minus 2 underneath the radical. And then plus 3 should hopefully equal 5. Square root of 6 minus 2 plus 3 equals 5. This is the square root of 4 plus 3 equals 5. Two plus 3 equals 5, and 5 equals 5. So that does, in fact, work. Here, notice that my radical is isolated, so I'm going to go ahead and square both sides. On the left, we have x plus 15. On the right, I have x plus 3 times x plus 3, and I will have to FOIL that. X plus 15 is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 3x plus 9. X plus 15 is equal to x squared plus 6x plus 9. And now this is a quadratic, so I'm going to set it equal to 0 by subtracting x and subtracting 15 from both sides. 0 equals x squared plus 5x minus 6. And then use the quadratic formula. X equals the opposite of b, so negative 5, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all over 2a. X equals negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 plus 24 all over 2. X equals negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 49 all over 2. X is equal to negative 5 plus or minus 7 over 2. Negative 5 minus 7 over 2 is negative 12 over 2, so negative 6. Negative 5 plus 7 over 2 is 2 over 2, or 1. So my two possible answers are negative 6 and positive 1. What you'll notice, if we were to put negative 6 in here, this is part of why we have to check, I would end up with a radical equal to a negative number, and we don't want that. So I throw out negative 6 and only keep 1 as my answer. Now, the two examples we did were square roots. If you had the cube root of x plus 5 is equal to 2. To get rid of your radical, here you would raise both sides to the third power. It's whatever this index is, and when there's no index written, it's a square root. So here we'd have x plus 5 is equal to 8, and then subtract 5 from both sides. And x is equal to 3.